What's going on, guys? Big Mike, the 717 Outlaw. We are back on Memorial Day. Weather's not too bad outside, but I figured we'd stay inside first thing here in the morning and get into part 3 of the Keltec Sub-2000. So what I'm going to show you guys here today is a quick field strip and breakdown of the gun, and then we're going to go ahead and give it a clean and put it back together. Alright guys, let's jump into this. Number one thing when you're going to be cleaning a weapon or breaking it down, of course, take the magazine out, make sure the gun is on safety. Actually, that was on safety, and make sure that it is empty. Now, Keltec, easy way to do that, pull the charging handle back and check your chamber. If not, the other way to do it, simply unfold the gun. You can see right in the chamber, and you can see that we do have some pretty good carbon buildup from at the range the other day. Now, once the gun is like this, easiest way to break it down, typically they say that this is a toolless breakdown, but if you need it, a ballpoint pen, in my case, a press or a pin press. Now what we're going to do is, there's a plate right here in the back of the tube. What you're going to do is depress that, which honestly, it's a little bit easier if you have bigger fingers and can't reach in there. You can take your release, pull that forward, pop the pin out. Pin can come out either way. You can see it's the same on both sides. Once that happens, pull this plate out or your stop out, pull the butt plate off, and then once that's occurred, pull your charging handle all the way back, take out your recoil spring, charging handle pulls right out, and then here are your bolt components. Now your bolt is in two pieces. As you can see, as it's starting to come apart, two pieces. Definitely has a lot of carbon buildup from the range. This piece here is almost like a buffer tube to a degree, or almost like a buffer, I guess just a buffer in general. Very, very heavy. I mean, this is probably where most of the weight of the gun comes from, is just this big hunk of steel. And then bolt. Typically, this is all the further you're going to want to break this gun down. Main reason why is because that's where all the dirt's really going to lie. Is it's going to go back in this tube and of course be in the barrel. Now, easiest way to do that cleaning, then break it down again, and then you can run your cleaning patches and everything up through your barrel and run it down through this buffer tube, and that's pretty much it. If you want to go more in depth on cleaning, drop your comments down below and see. I'd be more than happy to, but we'd start pulling all these screws apart and pulling the frame apart and everything like that. But typical way to do a standard field dress and cleaning is going to be this orientation here. So let's get into it, go through a quick clean through. Everybody knows the standard ways of cleaning, and yeah, just going to go ahead and clean this up and then we'll put it back together. Alright guys, well, we have the Keltec all cleaned up, ready to go. So we're going to start the assembly process, which just play everything in reverse. We're going to put the bolt, whoop, that is backwards. Insert your bolt into the buffer tube. Now before you put it the whole way in, you're going to go ahead and take this groove, line it up on the back side, slide that in. Flip the gun upside down, go ahead, drop in your charging handle, run your spring in the back, place your buttstock, we're going to shorten this up while we're at it. And just to make sure, slide the bolt up just a little bit to make sure that the spring lines up in the back side of that pocket. Go ahead, press it in a little bit. Make sure your holes are lined up. Oh, come on. Whoop, popped out the other side. There we go. All right, bolts in. Go ahead, over and lock it. Now I did put a little bit on beforehand, but we're gonna put a little bit of rem oil down here because there is a lot of metal on metal contact in this area. So go ahead and lube that up a little bit. Cycle it a few times, not gonna hurt. Put a little bit of oil on the bottom side then, so that way it runs down in where the buffer is a little bit more. And she's all back together. So now from here on, just doing a standard wipe down. But overall guys, I think we're gonna call it, because that was disassembly, cleaning, reassembly of the Keltec Sub-2000. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here. As always, hope you guys liked the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know anything more about the disassembly, or if you would like another video on the full disassembly of the frame and firing mechanism, go ahead and drop those comments down below and we'll see if we can get a video if you guys want it. But other than that, that is the disassembly of a Keltec Sub-2000 Gen 2. And I'm pretty sure the Gen 1s are the same way. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Remember, be safe, shoot straight, have fun. See ya.